Hey team, just wanted to record this kind of demo to show what the capabilities are that are already built into Salesforce for managing our primary mechanics. So starting on the field service tab, Gantt chart we're all familiar with, but a lot of us don't realize that there's this map tab. We can click and search for Toronto, zoom in on the polygons that we've created. These are our sales territories as per postal codes that most companies use. Um, just for fun, if you want to get a live picture of traffic from Google Maps, right now it's the middle of the night, so there's green everywhere. Anyway, within these map layers, we can do things like this. Clicking through, we can select under reports. We have all these different reports. We can select reports to pick from, and then add layer if there's one we want to pick. For example, Doug Langley has 51 accounts assigned to him. If we want to show those, we can click on the map layers, click on one of them, and this is Master Lift's First Call Industrial. This is Alliance Labeling. So we can see geographically the 51 accounts that are assigned to Doug Langley as the primary mechanic. We can hide his and look at Gary Fort's, for example. And again, clicking here, we can see the whole map. We can zoom out, zoom in, etc. Say we wanted to add, Paul Bradley's, for example, etc., etc. So this map capability is available for sales reps and mechanics, all through selecting these reports. Okay, so that's what's available through the map. Number two, each one of these views or these map layers, there are reports called Primary Mechanic Paul Bradley. It shows the address, latitude, and longitude that I've designed that comes from the shipping address, the postal code, account name, who the primary mechanic is, the shipping street, etc., and then this concept of estimated number of trucks. All the assets that are associated with an account get counted at midnight every night, and this number gets added to the system as to what the estimated number of trucks are. Sometimes it overcounts because it does count. I believe it includes batteries and chargers, so it might be a slight overestimate of the assets the company has. Could be an underestimate as well if we don't have them all in the system. Anyway, but it's something to work with. Next, we've got this mechanic allocation. Notice this is a report. It's called Mechanic Allocation 2. It pulls from accounts with assets. And notice I've got this toggled as detailed rows. If you ever want to open it up and see all the detail, you can see Zaffer's 60 trucks. And then, if you wanted to sort by account name, for example, you could see it this way. So he's got 2 trucks at Amoco, 2 at Ampac Pet, etc. But if we want to see detail rows, gives us some bigger picture information. Zaffer has 60 trucks. Vince has 140 trucks, where he's primarily responsible. Steve Semple has 222 trucks. 117 trucks, for example, for Merrick, etc., etc. If we want to do some mass editing, the best way to do that is to go to the account list view. There's a list view. By default, when you click on accounts, you're going to see recently viewed accounts. If you click this pull down, everybody should be able to see this primary master or mechanic allocation. We can sort by shipping city, for example. And searching the other way, none of those have shipping cities, but all of these ones, like there's a few other Woodstock accounts that perhaps should be allocated to Gary Roberts. A couple Woodstock accounts for Reg Priester. Woodbridge, let's say, for example, we wanted to highlight. Let's check this box and hold down shift and do a multi-select all these Woodbridge. If we wanted to assign somebody to update all selected items, for example, we could check this from the pick list. Let's pick somebody like Bill Ritchie. I could click apply and then save, and then Bill would instantly be selected and forever and always be assigned as the primary mechanic to each of those accounts. I'm not going to do that as this is just a demo. I'm going to deselect anytime I do mass updating. Remember to deselect so you don't make mistakes. Unintended consequences can be grave. Anyway, these are some of the tools. Once again, there's the map functionality driven by map layers, reports, and you can select report and add layer as you desire. Steve Cunningham, for example, add layer. And there he is. Primary mechanic, there's a report for each one of the guys shown on there. Same technology is available for the sales reps. Mechanic allocation, this is a report that summarizes how many trucks to each guy. And then if we want to edit that data, the best way to do it is to go to accounts, pick list called primary mechanic allocation, and then sort by respective columns, and then do any mass edits if we want. Anyway, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.